doing here?
Just can't seem to keep away from that great painting of the dogs talking to the parrot.
You know, Todd, I told you how I felt.
Yeah, but you just feel that way because your plans to stay out of jail fell through.
Your plans.
Who's counting?
Not me. It's not about that anymore.
Yeah, let's see what you have to say when I get you out of this mess. When I give you everything you want.
Well, there's one thing that you can't give me, Todd, and that's trust in you. And without it, I can't allow myself to love you. And no matter what you do or what you say, it's not going to change my mind.
I'm not here to change your mind.
Well, then what do you want? Say to you?
I don't know. Some nonsense about how you can't allow yourself to love me or something like that.
Yeah, and what do you think that means?
It means that you still do love me. That you wish that you didn't. You're trying real hard not to. But that doesn't mean squat because you do.
Love you? You terrify me.
What's the difference?
Well, it's a big difference to a lot of people, Todd.
Not to us. A little terror comes with the territory.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to live like that anymore.
Beats going to prison.
Oh, it really does it? Well, at least when I'm behind bars, I'll know where I stand. With you, I never do. You know, I mean, if we're together, I would wake up one morning and think, gosh, is this going to be the day that he's going to betray me? Like he did on the most important day of our lives?
Oh, you mean our wedding day? Yeah, I was a little out of sorts that day because I'd seen you in bed with Max the night before. You know, given that information, I think I showed remarkable restraint.
Restraint? You told everybody that I shot Max.
I didn't shoot you. Or Max. And I was way high on the list of options when I walked in and saw you and Max, and you were in bed wearing nothing but him. You know, and I tried to get the bad thoughts out of my head, and I tried to cut the part of my brain out that wanted to hurt you back. I guess I can try harder next time.
You did try to undo what you did. Tried to get the evidence back from the police. And for that, you will always have my...
Your what?
Appreciation.
I don't want your appreciation, Blair. I want you. Let's disappear together. Right now. Where we're going.
And what makes you think that I would want to go away with you?
Bread and water. Ugly uniforms, iron bars.
You know what? You haven't even heard a word that I've said.
Yeah, well, I'm not hearing you say that you want to go to jail. Look, I'm making you a better offer. I'll take you to a nice beach, somewhere where there's no extradition treaties.
Well, you know what? I'll take my chances on jail because I can't depend on you. And if I were to go away with you, you would be my whole world.
Well, me and Starr.
I don't want that for her either.
Well, what if she says that's what she wants?
You know what, Todd? I'm her mother. I'll decide what's... Wait a minute. You haven't been filling her head with a bunch of garbage, have you, Todd? Telling her Mommy and Daddy and little girl are going to Fantasy Island? Oh, man. You have! Todd!
I just told her the truth. I told her that the three of us belong together.
It's criminal what you're doing to her, filling her head with lies, telling her that we're gonna make her a little brother. I'm gonna put a stop to this right now. I can't believe you, Starr! Starr! Daddy has something to say to you. Come here. All right.
Daddy, what is going on?
Nothing. Your mother and I are just talking about your baby brother.
Sweetie, can I talk to you a minute?
If I were you, Blair, I'd be real careful about what you're about to say. Because you're going to have to live with it for a long time.
You know that your daddy and I love you very, very much. You know that, right?
I know.
Good. And when people love each other, they tell each other the truth. Daddy and I are going to continue to live in different houses.
But Daddy said...
I know what your daddy said. You know, sweetie, sometimes grown-ups, they act like kids. When they really, really, really want something, they try to make it come true just by wishing it. But your daddy and I, well, sweet, you know, we're not gonna be together. Even though that's what he said.
What about my little brother?
Well, that's not gonna happen either, Starr. Listen to me. You can see your daddy whenever you want to. And your daddy loves you. And I love you so much, you know that. And you know what? That is never, ever, ever gonna change. Do you understand? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. This fight, I want you and Daddy and a little brother. You promised, you promised, you promised, you promised, you promised, you promised, you promised.
Shut up. Calm down. Relax. I'll take care of this.
Fine then. I'm going to the toy store. And Suzanne is going to take me.
All right. Todd, this is the way it's always gonna be, just because you fill her head every time you fill her head with lies.
No. Now I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be.
Come on, you know, let's just not make it harder than it has to be. You know what? We can just we can accept it and move on. I mean, we tried to make it work, and you know, we got to be proud of that. And I think we should just, you know, cut our losses and
You're not gonna leave me. Because I won't let you leave me.
Just the man I wanted to see. Draw me a bath.
In the middle of the afternoon?
Yes, in the middle of the afternoon.
Very well, Mr. Holden.
It's Buchanan.
What are you gonna do, Todd? There's no evidence for you to hand over to Hank. There's nothing left to betray me. What's left? Just do whatever you're gonna do and get it over with. Leave me alone.
Come with me.
What?
Come with me.
I already told you that that is not in the cards.
Todd! Oh! Todd! Todd!
Just let me down right now!
Hey, let her go. Let her go.
Oh.
You let her go or your head. And Miss Foz are gonna have an intimate moment. You hear me?
I was just trying to help.
Yeah. By kidnapping me?
Sorry.
No, you're not, Todd. You're the same sick bastard you've always... Stop laughing. It's not even funny. You've always been. How can anybody love you?
Well, you manage.
No, I didn't. No. And I'm not going to anymore, Todd. It's over. No, never again. Did he hurt you? No. You sure? I love him, Kelly. I can't help it, but I do. I love him so much. Oh, God, how am I gonna live without him?
Where did you come from?
Dog, God sent me to my mom and dad.
Really? But how did you get in the house? What are you doing in Mr. Holden's private bath chamber?
None of your beeswax.
Fine, but you'll have to leave. I was just drawing Mr. Holden a bath.
Oh, good. I brought some toys for his tub.
What sort of toys?
Never mind, but you're gonna help.
And why would I?
Because you hate Max too. And you don't want me to tell Asa about what I know now, do you?
How can I be of service, Miss Manning?
How can you still love this man? I just walked in on Todd trying to lug you out of here like some caveman. Well, that's my fault because I pushed him to the edge, Kelly. I mean, he's asked so many times for another chance, and each time I turn him down, and each time, and over again. He's tried to prove himself, and each time I reject him.
This is a man who led you to the altar and asked you to pronounce your love to just, the people in the room. And then instead of reciprocating his own vows to you, he decides to tell everyone you're the one who tried to kill Max.
Wait a minute. That's because he saw me in bed with Max the night before, Kelly, and Max and Sky made him believe it.
Well, he was willing to believe it. Do you think that is ever going to change?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yes. So you might as well give up this fantasy of saving this man. He is beyond repair. Admit it. Will you please save yourself? Because you're not going to save him. Nobody can.